สวัสดีชื่อ Bree นะคะ Hi, I'm Bree, and you can probably tell by the title of today's video that today I'm going to be showing you guys how to start learning Thai. Okay. Thai's been a language that I've always wanted to learn, but I just never got around to doing it. I started learning Thai about mid last year, about June of 2020, and I discovered that like when I started learning it, like it was like so hard to just find resources for it. This has been the language that I've had the most trouble trying to start. I think because maybe Thai isn't like Thai isn't one of like the big languages. Like learning Spanish, you could find Spanish resources anywhere, and learning any language, you can find the resources anywhere. When I was learning German, I like learned so much in like such a short amount of time because I was just, well, I'm not good at German, but but I like found resources so easily that it was like so simple to just jump into and just start. But learning Thai, I had like a totally opposite experience. Like I would look online and all I got was like those Thai 101 videos, which they're helpful, but they're not like helpful, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, and when talking about like just Thai phrases or like just stuff like that, like they'll automatically throw you into the alphabet and you're like, okay, so I have to learn the alphabet now. And they don't really teach you like what the letters are supposed to sound like. I actually had the opposite experience with Korean. Like with Korean, they teach you what the letters are supposed to sound like, and then they teach you like what the name of the letter is. Basically today I'm going to be teaching you all of the resources that helped me out a lot when starting Thai. The first resource that helped me out, which helped me out from ground zero with Thai, there was a Peace Corps beginning Thai lesson thing that really helped me out. I'll send the link to it down below, but it basically taught you all the letters, the sounds of the letters. It teaches you the vowels, the sounds of the vowels, how you're supposed to place the vowels and the letters. The only problem I had with it was when it came to grammar, they kind of like glossed over that a bit. They give you the voice of a non-native speaker and the voice of a native speaker. So if you have trouble like pronouncing things the same way the native speaker has, you can pronounce it like the non-native speaker. Another resource that helped me out a lot learning Thai was the app Mondly, where the Peace Corps lesson like kind of glossed over grammar. Mondly kind of teaches you a new phrase and new words every day, so that when you're learning it, you slowly pick up grammar and like get used to how sentences are built in Thai. Mondly was one of the apps that helped me the most. I feel like most apps with learning Thai, they're like, okay, I'll give you an example. Ling, the app Ling, I felt like, oh, with the app Ling, like I started on it and I was doing pretty okay, and then it got to a point where they kind of don't let you go any further without paying for it or something like that. And I just didn't want to pay for it. I'm sorry. That's not like a downfall. I just didn't want to pay for it. I don't have extra money to spend. If you need practice writing the Thai alphabet, there's an app called Thai Alphabet Writing that helps you write in Thai. Basically, it gives you the letters and it tells you the names, and you can practice your handwriting in Thai. Another app to help learn the Thai alphabet is Learn Thai Writing Easy. It's an app that gives you little quizzes. You can basically quiz yourself on the Thai letters, get used to seeing them, and get used to the sounds they make when paired with other letters. They have letters and they give you a sound, and then you kind of pair it with you kind of pair the letter blocking, the letter stacking, the letter putting together with the sound that they offer, and that's how you kind of quiz yourself. I also have a favorite YouTube channel that I watch to help me learn Thai. That is Teacher Bew. She makes really good videos. Each video she offers like a single word and she teaches you how to make sentences around that word or around that phrase, and yeah, she's really good. I learned a lot from that. So, and all of her videos are kind of split up, so if you need something specific, you could just skip to that part of the video and just have it right there. When it comes to things that like the apps can't teach you and you kind of need a native speaker to help you with. I found the app Speaky and Hello Talk to be the best. The way I study Thai, I kind of study it the lazy way. I kind of just watch dramas and I repeat what the people are saying. You might not be able to always check if you're making sense when you're speaking. So what I like to use is the app Live Transcribe. I basically speak into the app the sentence I'm thinking of, and if the app tells me that if the app spells out my sentence correctly, I know that I did something right. Yeah, and that's how I check my pronunciation. Or I send a message to my friend and I'm like, am I saying this right? And she'll correct my pronunciation. Since there aren't a lot of good Thai resources out there, well, there are resources, but since there aren't a lot of resources out there, I feel like it is really good to get a pen pal in Thai. To get a Thai pen pal, because that will help a lot. They'll teach you stuff that the apps probably won't teach you, or stuff that in textbooks, like the apps basically go off of textbooks, and stuff that like in textbooks are considered traditional Thai or whatever, but when people are speaking they don't actually say stuff like that. Oh, and before I forget, there is an app called Simply that gives you Thai phrases, like just like sentences in Thai that are common sentences. I kind of want to make another video on recommending shows to watch, because even then, like where do you start watching shows? What music do you start listening to based on your taste? So it's really good to experiment, but yeah, next video might be something like that. If you watch to the end of this video, that means we're officially friends. And if you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!